Hi, friends. Hey, guys. Happy Sunday. All right, let me make sure this is all working correctly. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm opening up our little question box. Hi. Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh, this little question box is literally the coolest thing ever. I love it. Hi, guys. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Let me see if I can move this little box. There we go. Good morning. How is everybody? I am so excited about this conversation. And just let me know if you can hear me. I switched microphones because we realized we were having some trouble with the microphone we were using earlier. All right, so far so good. Happy Sunday. How's everybody? Yay. Today's chat, I'm so excited about it because this is something that is so near and dear to my heart. And it's something that I've written about a lot in all of my books about the keeping of home and how special and important this is. I think that this is something that we all realized was so paramount. I mean, I think we've always known this is important, but I think especially this last year, we realized just how important our homes are and how they can either feed us or make us feel more rested or more rejuvenated, or they can drag us down. And when we talk about the keeping of home, we're not talking about the size of your home or how new it is or how beautiful it is or how tiny it is or how it's not your forever home or whatever. We are just talking about the four walls in which you and your people live. I have been so greatly impacted by my own mom in this area and also by Sally Clarkson, who is a dear, it's amazing to me that I get to call her a dear friend, but she is a dear friend who has just become a mentor to me and someone I've had the honor and joy of meeting in person. And I love her so much. And so I wanted to tell you that today, so we're doing a giveaway today. And Taylor, I didn't give you a heads up on this, but we're doing the giveaway today, and that is with your choice of a daily or weekly simplified planner. So leave a comment because that's how we'll choose. But whoever wins the planner today, I am also going to grab your address from Taylor and send you a copy of The Life-Giving Home, which is a book by Sally that just really, really, really impacted me in this area and really kind of shaped my perspective a lot in this conversation. So okay, yay. Well, let's get started. I would say for myself, the word homekeeping, maybe before I had children or before I got married and kind of had a space of my own, I would say that the word homekeeping can sometimes bring up ideas of like Donna Reed. Do you guys remember Donna Reed with like her apron and her skirt and like dinner on the table as soon as her husband got home from work and her house was spotless and she had perfect hair and heels on? That is not what we're talking about here. We are also not talking about cleaning, okay? So cleaning, homekeeping obviously does include that. It includes keeping a home, cleaning it, making it nice and that kind of thing. That's not what we're talking about today either. There are some great resources for cleaning ideas and tips and tricks. Go Clean Co. on Instagram has been everybody's favorite follow this last year. If you're not already using powdered Tide for everything, go follow them and they will convince you. Clean Mama is another one that my mom actually really loves her. And so those are some places you can get ideas for that. What we are talking about here today is keeping a home is allowing your space to take care of people, creating a space with what you have. This is not about going out and decorating or whatever, but like utilizing what you have in a way that allows you to feel like your very best, allows the people who come into your home to feel cared for and connected, allows them to feel like they have entered a safe space, a place where they can sit down and curl up and be the very most real versions of themselves. So that is what we were talking about when we talk about the keeping of home. When I wrote, I think it was a Simplified Life, I started talking about homekeeping in this way. I think I had just read The Life-Giving Home, and I had just had a lot of kids and really was starting to look at our own home as we moved into a new home as like, what can I do in this space to really just make it a space that is both like lovely to the eye, but also a space that just feels like warm and cozy, right? So I have a quote for you that I wanted to read that I screenshot. Let me find it. So I went and pulled my favorite quote from Sally, from The Life-Giving Home, and I'm going to share it with you because I think this is a good way for us to kind of kick off the conversation. And I also want this one especially to be really interactive. So please use the comments. I can see your comments. I need to have my glasses on so I can see them better, but please use the comments, and I would love to just hear your ideas. This is a very tactical conversation. We're going to talk a lot about the overarching perspective, but when it comes down to it, like, let's talk about how we do this in our own homes, because I get so many great ideas from others in this area, especially in conversation since we haven't been in each other's homes lately. Okay, so this is Sally's writing. This is from The Life-Giving Home. My parents, this is Sally talking, my parents understood that the world that they made within the walls of our house was what constituted home. So I grew up in spaces framed by art and color, filled with candlelight and marked by beauty. I love the way that she talks about things that are very tactile as being so very important. Decorating your home, choosing the colors, deciding what goes on the shelves and what goes on the walls, that is not a frivolous thing. That is not an unimportant thing. That is a very, very important thing. And in this writing, I feel like Sally gives us permission to allow our thoughts to focus on things like that and not think that they are unimportant, right? So I grew up in spaces framed by art and color, filled with candlelight, marked by beauty. I grew up within a rhythm of time made sacred by family devotions in the morning and long conversations in the evening. I grew up with a sense of our daily life as a feast and delight. A soup and bread dinner by the fire, Celtic music lilting in the shadows, and the laughter of my siblings gave me a sense of the blessedness of love, of God's life made tangible in the food and touch and air of our home. Oh my goodness. It just gives me goosebumps. First of all, she's an amazing writer, and I feel like I'm just in that space and can feel that love and warmth. And I want to challenge you right now, if you are someone who did not grow up like that, who does not know those feelings, and what it feels like to be cared for in that way, I want to challenge you to allow yourself to feel those feels, and then allow yourself to consider how you might begin to draw from this and this conversation and create this for yourself, okay? Of God's love made tangible in the food and touch and air of our home. It was a fight for my parents, I know. Underline, bold, italics. It was a fight for my parents to do that, I know. Every day was a battle to bring order to mess, peace to stressful situations, beauty to the chaos wrought by 4 children. But that's the reality of incarnation as it invades a fallen world. What my parents, bless them, knew is that to make a home right in the midst of the fallen world is to craft out a space of human flesh and existence in which eternity rises up in time, in which the kingdom comes, in which we may taste and see the goodness of God. Preach! Preach! I mean, that's a Sunday for you. That I cannot even begin to tell you like what those words mean to me, and I love so much that Sally acknowledges the fight to bring that to life. You may know, like, maybe you've walked into a friend's home before and you've been like, played the comparison game a little bit of like, wow, their house is spotless and their kids are well behaved and like her hair's done and it smells good and everything feels just comfortable. And instead of, hey Brady, hey, daddy's golfing. And I'm on camera. Brady Light just woke up. He had the time of his life last night swimming with buddies. But we all know what it feels like to go into a space like that and feel like, oh, I can't have this. This is for other people, right? And that is not true. What Sally says in those words is that she invites us to create, to bring, to rise up, to pull up the beauty of the goodness of God within our spaces. And we have the capability to do that. Each of us sees beauty and experiences love and coziness and warmth and connection and feelings of welcoming in a different way. And so that's what makes all of our homes different, right? So I want us to frame our perspective in that way. It doesn't mean going out and buying all new things at Target. It doesn't mean going and quickly, decluttering your entire house right now. That's a whole other conversation, and I'd love to go down that path with you another time. That's not what this is about. This is about looking at your space as a whole right now and finding ways that you can utilize what you have to very tactically bring up the beauty and the goodness in the world of God into your space, right? We all learned last year the power that our homes have over us, right? And for many of us, last year was wild and crazy, and our homes were our only place of safety, of rest, of rejuvenation, of everything, because we were spending so much time in them. And so little things like having a blanket within arm's reach, having a nice smelling candle on, having nutritious and comforting food to eat. Sometimes more comforting than nutritious, but having that, utilizing all of our senses to touch and feel and hear and smell and taste, all of those things matter so much. And so I want us to kind of talk in a tactical sense about how we can connect the dots between our space and our senses, okay? So what are things that we can do to make our home smell good, right? This might sound like a ridiculous thing to talk about, but it's not. Like when I walk into my mom's house, there is a certain smell, and it's warm, it's fresh. It always smells like a little bit like she just cleaned her kitchen. She probably did. But there's like a beautiful smell about it. So bringing out a candle and lighting it is not a frivolous thing to do. It's a lovely thing to do. Our senses have the power to create a sense of calm and peace over us. They have a way of, when someone comes into our home, if there's chocolate chip cookies that have just been baked, you know what that makes you feel like. It makes you feel good. And then when it comes to things like feel and touch, having pillows on the couch and a place for everyone to sit, having a place, having blankets within arm's reach, those kinds of things, all of those things matter. So during 2020 especially, I started to think of, I love to think about this. Like I love to think of ways, I think this is like my hobby. When I don't have anything to do, I like to just walk around my house and think like, what if I moved this chair over here? Or what if I added a blanket over here? What are ways we can nest in our homes to make them feel that much warmer? I love, 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 love all of your comments. Yes, so Pura, I love Pura. Hannah Meyer got me addicted to Pura, so we have a couple of Pura, what are they called? They're little plug-in things that go around your house. Smells are weird for me. Like, if it's really strong, I don't like it, and I can't handle the smell of vanilla, like, at all. But I've loved experimenting with that and finding just, like, nice ways to keep our house smelling wonderful. When it comes to lighting, like going around in the evening and turning on the table lamps or setting them on a timer where they turn on themselves, that kind of thing is really special. One thing that I did that was like my most controversial Instagram post of 2020, believe it or not, I love, And Sally even wrote me about this and said that she just thought it was the sweetest thing. This is something that my mom used to do for my brother and I. I was very busy as a kid. I was a dancer, and I was always at practice. I was very, very busy, and had like, big tests, lots of school, all of that. And so my mom, when I would come home from a really busy day, I can distinctly remember the feeling of walking into my bedroom, and my mom had turned on the table light next to the bed. She had pulled down the covers and kind of flipped the pillows up so that my bed was ready. My room was ready for me to just like crawl into. I remember she would like lay out my pajamas, and I would shower, put my pajamas on, get in bed, and she would tuck me in and turn off the light. And that sense of being loved and cared for as a child, I can't even like put it to words, but it's so special. And I can remember when my children were born, and my mom would come over to help with the kids. And not only would she help me take care of the baby or babies, she would also kind of do that same thing for me. And so I don't do it all the time, but I love to do that for my kids when they are brushing their teeth or getting ready for bed, just going into their rooms, straightening up a little bit, turning on that little light, turning the fan on, turning off the big lights, turning on their white noise. They love that. Except Brady, he doesn't like the white noise, but the twins do. And pulling the sheets down and just getting the bed ready for them. Like what a tangible way to just love somebody, to tell them that they're welcome here, they have a space here, to invite them into rest. I'm obviously an Enneagram 2, and so this is my love language, but I just think doing that for someone is such a special thing. And I say controversial because there was a lot of comments on that post when I posted it last year of like, I'm not picking up my kids' rooms for them, or I'm not, no. And I thought, well, you do you, but I can physically see like what that does for someone, and I think it's just really special. It's like having someone over to sit with you, and maybe you have a friend that's going through a hard time, and you have them over, and you offer them, a cup of coffee, a blanket, like a place to just sit and be for a little while, and be heard and be seen. Those things are just so special. So I want to come over here and, oh, I love this. Ashley says, okay, my mom did this. My mom always woke us up every morning with a hot blanket fresh out of the dryer. So my mom did that too, and she actually called me like 3 days ago and said, so sometimes I would be like taking a bath or a shower, and she would get a towel straight from the dryer and bring it to me, so that when I got out, I had like a really nice warm towel. And she said there's this thing that is I don't know, I have not looked it up yet, but she said it's like a basket or something that warms your towel for you while you're showering. And so you just take it right out in the bathroom and your towel is warm. I just thought that was adorable, but you can also just use a dryer. Hey Brady, you're being invited to come hang out, but you got to put a shirt on first. No, you can put a shirt on, not a blanket. You guys are asking for Nana on the podcast. Absolutely. Acts of service is one of the love languages. Yes. I love that. So I challenge Nana masterclasses. I love it. It's really important to me to acknowledge those that do not know this firsthand. I am very fortunate to have grown up in a home where this was really important to my parents, and kind of cultivating a sense of home, a place of belonging, of welcoming. My mom and Sally Clarkson have that just identically in common. And my mom still does it, like when I go to visit. I think that it's just so special, but I really want to acknowledge and honor anyone who did not grow up that way. You can do this for yourself. You want to come in? So we're talking about home. So this is the camera. This is like people's comments over here.
I'd love to read those.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, so what we're talking about is called the keeping of home. And so we're talking about things that you can do like within your home to make your home a space where people feel like loved and connected and warm, and like they can escape the outside world and like it's their special space. You have any tips? I didn't prepare him for this, so.
Um,
Like, what do we do here, or what do you do in your own room, even, like, for a kid? Do you do anything to make it feel special to you?
um,
One of the things that we talked about earlier when we were reading a quote from Sally Clarkson was about, like, choosing what you decorate your walls with or what you put on shelves in your room or in your home. Like, that's special. And so we do that with, like, love and care, and we put out lots of photographs to remind us of happy memories and things like that.
I don't know.
I put you on the spot, didn't I?
Yeah.
He also just woke up.
Yeah.
Well, I think that this conversation is just so it's just so special and important. When you have your own home, what will you do to make your home feel like you? It's kind of crazy to think about having your own home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you have lots of, like, blankets or candles, or will you have, like, nice, like, cookies coming out of the oven?
Probably the cookie one.
Probably the cookie one. Brady Lay loves cookies. Yeah. You're so sweet. Okay, well, you can help me with, when we get to the launch week stuff, you can be my assistant and help me with the books, or with the planners, okay?
Hi.
All right.
Do you want me to go?
You can stay or you can go.
Just tell me when to come back.
Okay, I'll put him in for that. I put him on the spot. Poor kid just woke up. Football stuff, right? He's so big, y'all. He's 10. He's so grown. He's so grown. So, I got a question on Facebook, and I actually saw it this morning while I was getting ready, and I wrote to her and I said, hey, I want to dig into this on Facebook Live because I feel like this is something I have some ideas about, and I feel like this is kind of all-encompassing in this conversation of keeping home. So she said, I'll leave her anonymous, she's in this Simplified Sisterhood group. She said, I am a grad student in my last weeks of graduate school. I am planning a wedding. My job is really demanding, and my house is a mess right now. Like, I just don't even know where to start. What do I do? And I loved that question because this idea of homekeeping, of making your house a home, of doing these special things is really great to talk about and wonderful when you have all the time in the world to focus on it, or when the rest of life is kind of slow or taken care of and you can, like, you have a margin to do it. When you don't have a margin to think about it, you're just glad to be able to, like, get your feet on the floor and get your to-do list checked off halfway for the day. And so I want to acknowledge anyone in that space and kind of honor this conversation in that framework as well, because when you're in a space or in a place where everything seems like it's on fire and you have lots of balls in the air and every single one of them is just screaming with urgency and telling you, like, I am the most important, I'm the most important, I'm the most important, and you're not sure, like, what to do, the most important thing, in my opinion, is to press pause. So I told her I would dig into this on here. So if you're watching, hi. First of all, give yourself tons of grace. Second of all, press pause. And then my best advice is to take time, take 15 minutes, take an hour, get up 15 minutes early or stay up 15 minutes late or whatever, and get your space in order. Because planning a wedding is happening in your home. Graduate school studies, studying for things, that's happening in your home. Your job might be happening in your home right now. You're sleeping in your home. So your home is kind of the foundation of all the things you have going on in your life. And for me personally, when life starts to get a little wild and crazy, I carve out time to take care of my space. And so that means taking a laundry basket, walking your home, picking up anything out of place, throwing it in there, okay? You're gonna do this is just a quick pickup, a quick declutter. This is not a open every drawer and organize your dishes. This is a walk your space, grab your stuff, get everything you can in a corralled, right? So contain the mess. Get everything into a laundry basket. If you don't have time to put it all away, fine. Just put it in a corner and put a blanket over it and call it a day, right? Put it in a closet. Just get it out. You can deal with it when life slows down. Then your house is a little bit picked up, right? And the next thing I would do is empty your trash can. This sounds super tactical, but again, like, I love a good inspirational story, but at the end of the day, like, what do I need to do? Tell me how to do it. So we're going to empty the trash. It just helps. It just helps things. You don't feel that frustrating feeling when you open it to throw something away where you're like, oh, it's full, I need to take it out. Empty the trash, okay? The next thing you're gonna do is quickly just wipe off the surfaces. throw the dishes in the dishwasher, and throw in a load of laundry. Okay, that might take a little while, but just get everything going. The next thing you're going to do is treat yourself. You're going to get out a candle and light it. You're going to grab some flowers from the front yard and put them in a vase on the table. You are going to arrange your pillows just so and put a blanket on the couch so that when you do have a minute later, you can rest, right? So take care of the underlying home so that you do have a place to be regenerated. Because if you are spending all of your energy on all of these very, very important things and you're not allowing yourself to be refueled or replenished or cared for or filled back up with anything, then you're gonna burn out. The well's gonna run dry, you're gonna burn out, and you're gonna just hit the wall, and that's not a fun place to be. So I hope that answers your question and gives you some tips that are tactical. Brittany said it's the dishwasher for me. It is the dishwasher for me too. So I run the dishwasher at night. Well, I usually do. Funny story. So Brian has some friends here to watch the Masters. He is a huge golf fan, loves the Masters. And he has some friends here, and they were hanging out here last night. And so I woke up this morning to like dishes all in the sink and a full but clean dishwasher, and I was like, I feel like the universe is tricking me because I have to go. I'm going to talk about homekeeping, and as soon as this thing is over, I'm going to love my husband by going and washing the dishes he didn't put in the dishwasher. But again, love languages, acts of service. But also, Brian, like, put your dishes away. Yes, kitchen counters, the bane of my existence. My mom, when I was growing up, she used to always, every night, she would take a towel and wipe out the sink, like wipe the water droplets out of the sink. And every night I would be like, this is so weird. Like, sinks are made for water. Why are you doing this? But every morning you would go into the kitchen to get breakfast or have a cup of coffee, and the sink was perfectly clean. And it was her thing. She just felt it made her feel better to just wipe out the sink. Guess what I do now, except for last night? Wipe out the sink. Okay. Hey, Brady, you want to help me? Okay. Brady's the only one here right now, so he's going to be my lovely assistant. I haven't had an assistant this whole time that we've done this. So here's the part. You want to come sit over here? So we are going to.
Wait,
You sit right there. Yeah.
Wait, I'm just going.
You in? Okay, there we go. We are going to talk about launch week. So make sure you guys can see me okay, and let me get my lighting a little bit better. Okay, so you guys, I've absolutely loved these conversations. I so appreciate you guys being here, and I cannot wait. Yes, Nana was a teacher. I can't wait to go back through and read your comments and gather some tactical ideas from you on how that you do this in your own home. I think this conversation is so important. Ooh, there was a quote I shared on Instagram this morning I'm going to share with you as we wrap up this portion of the conversation. Sally, it's another one from Sally. We need more homemakers so that all who live in this transient contemporary world might have a place to belong, to feel loved and valued, to serve and be served, to give and receive and celebrate all that is good. Amen.
Good quote.
That's a good quote. I think people can really be shaped by what happens in their home, and the way that they have a sense of belonging. You know? Love it.
Yeah. I'm getting sleep out of my eyes.
You slept so late today.
Yeah, I was up hard last night.
Partied hard with his buddies. Okay, guys, so launch week is Wednesday. We are so excited. That is when all of our brand new products and all of our new Simplified planners are going to go on sale. These are academic year Simplified planners, so they run this August, the following July. We do have a calendar year launch, that's September 1st, for calendar year editions that run next January through the following December. If you have questions, please put them in here, and I am going to find them. Oh, so great. I love it. I love that I can see your questions. It just makes me so happy. Dusty's going to send me some too. Yes, there will be free shipping on orders over $100 for U.S. orders only. let's see. All right. How do we want to do this? I'm going to give you just some bullet point announcements for launch week just to make sure you have all of your information. Then I'm going to grab Dusty's questions. Then we're going to answer questions from the Q&A box. Any I can't get to this morning, I will get to on Instagram Live this afternoon. Then we will choose our giveaway winner, okay? And if you are the giveaway winner, what I'm going to ask you to do is email taylor@emilylay.com. Taylor, if you just let Taylor know daily or weekly and which cover you would like and your shipping address. Taylor, if you will then forward me that email, I'm just gonna drop ship a copy of The Life Giving Home to somebody. Just such a good book. Can't recommend it enough.
How do you pick the person?
So all the people that are watching are commenting, and Aunt Lello, we call her Aunt Lello. Hi, Taylor. Taylor's gonna pick just one person that's commenting, and then she texts me on my phone, and then I can let the person know they won. So they enter by commenting.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Okay. So first things first, if you haven't seen, we have a brand new Simplified Post newspaper. This is going to be inserted into every order starting on launch day. And inside, it is just the absolute cutest thing. It has Ask Emily, how to make the most out of your Simplified planner, a mini simplicity challenge, color by number, a word search. Tyler Lay went right for the word search. And then our summer plans and some other fun stuff on the back. So this goes in every single order starting on launch day. And this is just volume 1. There will be more volumes to come. If you haven't taken the quiz, you can do that. The link is in our profile, or I'll put it, I think it's in the caption here. Go take the quiz to find out which Simplified planner is best for you daily.
I still remember mine, even
You
though
do?
I took it like 4 years ago.
What was it?
It's like the mint.
Oh, okay, so that was an older cover.
Yeah,
You have to take the new one now. There's another one.
I'm gonna do that after this. I'm gonna do that.
It's scary accurate. All right, Brady's gonna take the quiz. We'll let you know what he gets.
Yeah.
The quiz is so scary accurate. It'll tell you daily or weekly, and then which cover fits your personal style. Also, we have new coaching. So everyone who buys a Simplified planner or a Dapper Desk, that does not include the monthlies, just daily, weekly, or Dapper Desk, you will receive access to a private video library with 12 videos, all answering your most frequently asked questions about what to do when you get stuck. Planning, using a planner, organizing, simplifying life, all of those things. Okay, make sure I got everything. Oh, and on launch day, I am going to be sneaking over to our warehouse and putting 5 $100 gift cards, these beauties, into 5 different packages. So if you see a navy blue envelope with a gold heart sticker on it in your box, that means that you were randomly chosen.
You're awesome, and you get
a gift card.
Yeah.
You get a gift card. You get a gift card. All right. Launch day celebration kit. I'll always say survival
Launch
kit.
day survival kit.
That's what it used to be called. Launch day celebration kit. Make sure you've entered to win that. It is so beautiful. It's a Kiana bag. I have trouble saying the name. Kiana, you want to grab that bag for me? It's hand painted by Jessa with our navy hydrangeas pattern.
Whoa, this is cool, y'all.
There you go.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's beautiful.
And then you get
So
one of every product, and then your choice of planner. So one of every non-planner product, and then your choice of planner as well.
Okay, y'all need that. If you like planners, then it'd be cool to have every other pen.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I tried it.
Are you going to enter?
Yeah. How do you enter?
I'll show you.
Okay.
I don't know if the CEO's kid can win though. But if you like some of these, I might know where you can get them.
Yay.
If I keep all the Clipfolios in here before launch day, then it's going to be a total win. All right. Is shipping free for launch? Shipping, orders over $100 in the U.S. get free ground shipping. What time is launch and will you sell out? Launch is Wednesday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Will we sell out? I hope not. I hope everyone that wants one gets one.
Yeah.
Favorite candle scent? Do you know? You bought it for me.
Oh, it is.
You want to go get it?
It's Seaside.
So close. It's a LAFCO candle. It's called Marine. They're a little pricey.
Oh, so close.
It's called Marine. They're a little pricey, but they burn forever. Like the life of them is forever.
There's also a cool one, and it's like You can get it around Christmas time, and it smells like Christmas.
Yeah, it's Times. It's
Sometimes you can get one that smells like
Fraser Fir is what it's called.
And then you can get one that smells like apple cider.
Amazing.
And that smells good.
Magnolia at Target also has some really good ones. Okay. Is there a delay in shipping on launch week? No. Yes and no. So we just, our shipping, our warehouse is right down the street. They're amazing. They're going to be getting your orders out just as quickly as humanly possible while paying attention to accuracy and, all of that. So we just ask for your patience because launch week is bananas and it does take a little bit longer to get everything out the door. Okay, will the kids be there for launch like past launches? They won't. In the past, sometimes we've had like hurricanes or crazy things happen. And so they've been able to be here, but now they're getting so big and grown that missing school is not a good idea.
But maybe later that day I'll say hi.
Later that day, Brady will say hi, he says. So, no, they won't be here this time. How often are the volumes of this Simplified post going to be updated? We are just now entering the world of the Simplified post. It's so beautiful, and I believe it will be seasonally. So, seasonally we will update it.
But,
yeah, like this is a summer, and then maybe a fall,
cool.
That kind of thing. Okay, make sure I got all those questions. I wanted to also mention while we're here, Pensacola received some horrible storms.
Yeah.
They're calling it a mini hurricane that we got not last night but the night before. It was absolutely wild, like 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail.
Talk about
Emerald Republic. Yeah. So our friends opened a brewery here, and it's a wonderful small business right down the street, and they lost their entire roof, and it's unknown what the damage is like inside. But I put my Venmo on Instagram, and you guys to date have sent me to send to them, let me see, $3,759
and 81 cents.
and 81 cents. Some of you have sent $3, some of you have sent $5, some of you have sent hundreds of dollars, and it is so kind and generous. And I just wanted to publicly on here say thank you. Hurricane, it's like hurricane damage. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah.
But it means so much to them, and I've been in touch with the owners, and they are just, they're so grateful. So from them to you, thank you for doing that. If you'd like to contribute, it's my Venmo is Emily Lay. Every penny is going to go directly to Emerald Republic Brewing Company. So thank you for that. All right, let's get to some questions. What time is it? How are we doing on time? 9:38.
Wait, and when does it end?
Yeah, we try not to go over.
Okay, can I just be right? Is it okay if I be right here?
Yeah, here, you want me to move over?
Yeah, and then
There you go, you can sit on the corner. All right, I'm going to just choose 5 quick questions from the question box, and I'll save the rest for later.
Ooh, I'll help you.
Okay, Kelly says, will you be writing a book on homekeeping? It is not the next one, but I've been praying about what topics are like near and dear to my heart, and I would one day, I think, love to write a book on home. So I don't know, maybe. I do have more books in the works though. Okay. Okay, here's a great question from Haley. I am new to paper planners. I need to start, but what do I use in the meantime until my Simplified planner starts in August? So if you go to our website, there is a free printable library, and you can print out monthly spreads, weekly spreads, daily spreads, the exact pages that are in our planners. You can print out as many as you like, and you can test them out. You can utilize them for the time being. But I would recommend just giving it a try and seeing what system works best for you in the meantime. Gail, hi Gail. Gail says, what one thing would you say helps you most to keep your home calm when things are crazy?
I'm not the crazy one.
What do you think? What helps us get our house back to calm when things are crazy?
Family meeting?
Okay, so I was actually going to say the same thing. What do we say when it's wild? We say it starts with an R.
Oh wait, okay, answer that question.
Yeah, in just a second. Regroup. So when things get wild at our house, Mom says regroup, and everybody just knows family meeting. Everybody come sit. We're gonna regroup, we have these 4 chairs in our living room. There's 5 of us, but there are 4 chairs, and we all just sit. We call them the regroup chairs.
Yeah.
So we all go sit in the chairs, and we just like, okay, things are wild. Got a lot going on. Big personalities. Everything's crazy. Family meeting. What do we need to do? Everybody take a task, and like, sometimes we'll set a timer. Like, let's just get things picked up. The laundry basket hack is really helpful as well. And also music. So when Brady was 4, well, I'd say 5 or 6, and the twins were itty bitty toddlers, when it would get wild and they didn't grasp the concept of regrouping or family meeting, I would turn on, do you remember the song?
Fits in the Tantrums hand clap.
Fits in the Tantrums hand clap. It's just an upbeat song, and the kids would just start running circles around the island. Fits in the Tantrums hand clap. Oh, I'm about to fall down.
Sorry. Man.
And everybody would just get happy
awesome.
And go. Okay, one more question. Sarah says, how to blend styles of you and your significant other into one happy home. I think it's just a compromise, like allowing everyone's taste and style and preferences to have a place to be blended and come out. Brian and I have very different styles. I love like a white and blue coastal, really clean style, and if it were up to him, everything would be brown
or
and wooden.
Yeah, wooden or brown.
And so, and we just, our styles have kind of blended. I would say there's different rooms in our house, or more him or more me. But
yeah, like he has the
movie room.
The movie room, and it's all like it sounds more like you when I say it, but it's like a really, really, really dark navy blue.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so those are questions. I got Dusty's questions. Our winner, I have the name.
Oh, can I say it? I want to say it.
You're gonna say that name right there.
The winner, drum roll, Lauren Elizabeth, you are our winner. Email Taylor@emilylay.com ASAP and give her your shipping address, which planner you want. And then, Taylor, if you don't mind just forwarding me that email, I will drop ship a copy of The Life-Giving Home to you, Lauren. Okay, yay! Y'all, this was so fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just making sure I got... there is a really beautiful art print coming to you, a free printable, if you are on our newsletter list. So make sure you're on our newsletter list, because later this afternoon we're sending you an art print that Jessa hand-lettered and painted, and it says, "Home is where fullness begins." And it's a quote from When Less Becomes More. Yay! All right, we got all the things. Launch day is Wednesday. Tomorrow, make sure you don't miss tomorrow's Facebook Live, because I'm going live with Kristen Winchester. Brady likes the comment. This is Brady's drum roll, makes the giveaway even better. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going live with one of my best friends, Kristen Winchester, and we're going to talk about making friends as grown-ups. Cool?
Yeah, I could help you with that.
Oh, that'd be fun, except you're going to be at school. Yep. All right, guys. We'll see you on Instagram later today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will answer the questions I didn't get to today. There are 76 of them.
Oh, can I be here?
Yeah, you'll be here.
Maybe.
All right. Brady might join me.
I might have to hang with Dad's friends, but I might be here, so.
He might have to hang with Dad and his friends, but we'll see.
But.
All right. Love you guys. Bye. Yeah. See ya.